I'm just going to start running for anything that isn't a Marlboro. Found one! No! Only one hit. I can't fuck up now. Yes! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you, bitch! Yes! And now we grab the balls. Grab them gently, though. They're kind of sensitive, okay? We'll stand right on your dick. We're going to jump on it. Jump on your dick. Jump on your dick. Jump on your dick. Jump on your dick. Reach out and touch me, baby. Man, that is the shittiest roll of toilet paper ever. Get it? I'll see myself out again. Let me give you a tip. Don't ever stand in front of a dragon when he sneezes. He can't control his fire at that point. He will burn your ass. Take it from a dragon. I know. Ugh. 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 I really hate to say this, but his rectum is truly his critical spot. Because I was doing the most damage when I was shooting him right in his ass crack. Say, you okay, Jack? You okay, bro? Cool. Good talk. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Dragon's Lair. I am the Crimson Dragon. So glad to have you here on this Thursday morning, midday, afternoon, evening, nighttime, whatever it might be for you. Welcome to the Dragon's Lair. I am glad to have you here. We're going to be part of, y'all watch me while I do, a interesting thing. This will be my first time ever doing a challenge in any Final Fantasy game, or any game for that matter. Whether it be on stream, off stream, doesn't matter. It'll be my first time doing one. I know I did the Final Fantasy VII New Threat mod back, but that is a mod, in my opinion. That is not a challenge. A mod modifies the game. You can still play normally. A challenge is where you take the base game and you play it a special. So today, we're going to start the Aeon only challenge in Final Fantasy X. What does the Aeon only challenge consist of? Yuna only, obviously. Using only summons. That's it. The rules are going to be available in the chat. ! Challenge. In the chat, we'll get you the details of the rules of the challenge. So I'll just show you right here real quick. Stardust, if you would kindly. It's hard to type with one hand over single. Hope if I actually spelled it right. So there we go. I still spelled it right. Fuck me. There. Did it not? It did not. Let's try it again. One more time. There it is. Okay. Those are the the outlines of the rules of the challenge that we're going to be doing. The only challenge in Final Fantasy X. And like I said, it'll be Yuna only. I'm going to be using summons all the time. The only time obviously will not be using summons is any time that Yuna is not in the battle. And what I mean by not in the battle, I mean like storyline has removed her party. Since we are playing a challenge run, spoilers are okay. I'm not gonna be upset if you try to spoil the game or mention future events or anything like that, because I know the game. This is a challenge run. I have no tips or help or advice or anything like that. No, Pinky Gaming, aka Brenda, is first in the chat. So 10 dragon cookies to you. Enjoy them, Brenda. So no speaker to this party. No, not going to be the case. Outside of Yuna not being in the because of storyline reasons, like in Bavel and Bikanel Island, at that point played normally. So sphere gridding for everybody in the party. Experience goes to everybody in the party. etc., gear setups and all that stuff are completely normal as if the base is being played. Now, while Yuna is in the party, nobody else is getting experience. The only time anybody other than you will be doing any actions at all will be if all the Aeons go for whatever reason, and Titus has flee. Titus will then use and escape. So anytime there is a battle and all the Aeons are killed, I must flee from that battle using Titus's flee command. Otherwise, free game. So up until we get Yuna, everyone's going to be getting the games will be played normally, and then throughout Bacchanal Island and Bavel, when Yuna is not in the party, the game is normally. So it will be kind of a challenge when I do get to Bavel, because there'll be a majority of the game where where they won't be getting experience. It'll be only Yuna and the Aeons in the battles. So that's interesting. I'm also nervous about the boss fight in Xanarkand after the Cloister before Yuna left. That one I'm a little bit worried about too, because of the glyph mines that he throws down. But we'll see when we get there. You getting all Aeons? Probably not. I'm going to say no, because one of the requirements to get the Mega Sisters is to capture fiends, I believe, and that would require obviously breaking the rules and having other characters do the fighting. Because you can't actually capture Aeons, you can't capture monsters with magic. So I wouldn't even be able to do that with Yuna. So I'll be getting. Let's see. I should be able to get Anima, because all I have to do is get all of the destruction spheres and the Cloister of Trials. Won't be a problem. Jimbo I can probably get. It's required to getting through the sunken the Stolen Faith. So pretty much the only optional I am getting will be the Mega Sisters, which I don't usually get them anyway, because just here it takes up too much time. Getting a theme for the Aeon names? Not really. I'll advise on the Aeons. I'm not really that worried about it. Normally I wouldn't change the names of the Aeons because I want to make sure who they are, but if I'm going to be using them often enough, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be remembering custom names that we give them. So let me get the game pulled up here, and here we go. Go live to the scene in Spira in Final Fantasy X. The Aeon only run begins now. We're going to use the standard sphere grid, and we're going to stick with the arranged soundtrack because, believe it or not, actually I like it better. And like I said, pretty much up until we reach the point where Yuna joins the party, and I can't change them, and I can change them out, or beyond after when you get to Besaid, you have those tutorial battles that teach you how to the differences between Titus attacking faster characters, Waka flying characters, shit like that. Once you get past those tutorial battles in Besaid, from that point, Yuna will be the only party member that I have that will be participating, and will only use summons. If all summons are KO'd, all battles must be run from until they are revived. Hello, Nev Campbell. Or not Nev Campbell. So this will be I'm actually very, very nervous, like I said. This is my first time ever doing a challenge run of any kind, whether on or off stream. So I hope I can do it. I really hope I can beat this game with just Aeons, because I've never tried it before. And my normal casual playthroughs, I never, ever use Aeons outside of battles where I'm forced to. Like the Aeon duels with Yuna. This is going to be, I wouldn't say specifically a speed run so much, as I'm going to kind of go through it semi-casually, but not really doing a lot of side stuff. So outside of getting like I mentioned, Anima and Jimbo, I'm not going to be doing much of the side stuff. Certainly not going to be doing any monster capturing.
Listen to my story.
And I'm certainly not going to be fighting the Dark Aeons.
This
since I'm not going to be using Orin for fighting, there'd be next to no point in me getting the spheres either for his overdrives. I'm also not getting the ultimate either. Don't need them. The mission stream on Monday. No, Zach, you did not. Monday, I did not stream because my bank decided to be a twat and not accept my payment for my streaming software. In case you're, I don't know, you do stream, so you may be somewhat familiar with this. The streaming software I use is XSplit, and it has a lot of features that I want to use. And in order to use those features, I have to pay for them. Well, my subscription was due to be renewed on Monday. Well, my bank wouldn't accept the payment because XSplit is apparently a Hong Kong company, and my bank wouldn't accept international transactions. It took me all day to call them and ask them about this. I called and said, "Okay, I have the money in the bank for this purchase. Why is it not going through?" I said, "Okay, we cleared it. We see that it's declined. We cleared it with we've cleared it. Go ahead and try it again in an hour." 1 hour passes. I try it again. It still fails. I call them. They said, "Okay, we've cleared it. Try it again in an hour." 1 hour passes. I try it again. This went on 5 times throughout the day on Monday.
Can I have your autograph?
Until they finally told me, "Oh, it's an international transaction, and this bank doesn't accept international transactions." Right. Internet shit. I got you. All right. We're for Titus's name. We're going to do something a little funny here. We're actually going to use his name, spell his name backwards. So actually, to answer your question, Deegs, I do have an idea for a theme. I'm naming all the Aeons backwards. Not like name the word backwards, so like an anagram of their name. So. Should I do it that way, or should I spell it with the S? No, yeah, it looks stupid. I'm going to put the S first. Let's see. How do you spell his name? T-I-D-U-S. Tidus. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I think it's really hard to read a word backwards. And yes, I call him Titus because he is based on water, despite the
if I score a goal,
popular belief. Thanks for the ass shots game.
That will mean it was for you. Okay.
And it's Titus. And don't tell me that even Squaresoft calls it Titus, because even Squaresoft doesn't know. Square Enix in Kingdom Hearts 1 and in Dissidia and in Dissidia, Kingdom Hearts 1 all called him Titus. But in Kingdom Hearts 2, Selphie says sorry, they called him Titus in those games. Selphie says Titus. Kingdom Hearts 2. So I say again, even Squaresoft, Square Enix, doesn't know how to pronounce his name. Hello, Shannon. How are you doing? Welcome to the show.
Can you sign this?
No problem.
Please?
Alrighty.
You get a very interesting perspective on names when you spell them backwards.
Take it easy.
Suit it. Alright, let's go.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz!
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then
We
teach
all
us
got the
how
shits.
Maybe tonight,
You can't tonight.
Well, I think that's what I smell.
I mean tomorrow.
Either that or it's fish.
Promise.
And if it's not fish, it's probably the pussies of those 2 ladies that I signed earlier. They must like rub their pussies on their balls, so it's on my hands now. Oh, yeah. Good thing I'm wearing a glove. What? Ladies want balls in their life. What do you want to say? And you see the balls have those little humps on them, so you know they rode them really good.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, checked, gone, vanished into thin air.
I'm going to be picking up items along the way,
Dad must have been his
just
biggest
like
fan.
in
I knew how sad
like in a
he was.
casual
Heck,
playthrough.
we all
Even
were
though I
that
know
kid.
items are to be very rarely
So now I
used
said to
because of
myself,
the
what are you thinking? When running straight back home, we sat up
because it's not gonna
talking
be
about
using Yuna.
Jack all night. My dad and I never talked so much.
And I can't use items in battle. So I'm gonna go put up chests anyway just because I like to.
Make way,
How did I
make
come
way.
into?
Coming through, sorry. Hey, I'm gonna
It's
be
me
late.
being what I'm known as the Crimson Deviant,
Hey,
Shannon.
let go of
That's
me.
what you come into. Hey, Per2, how you doing? Khaleesi! Welcome, everybody. Thank you for the host, Tic Tac. Good to see you as well. That's all right, no problem. You're never late as far as I'm concerned. Whether you're here for the first minute or the last minute or the entire time, I appreciate you being here regardless. Doing a Final Fantasy X Aeon only run. If you're interested in the rules of this challenge, exclamation challenge in the chat will get you the challenge rules. The Crimson Dragon. He's nuts on the floor. With our hero here, suited. Bimo Kimono coming in with a host as well. Thank you, Bimo. Welcome, welcome. You're doing some pre-game grinding, you know? I just realized there was music playing. Don't DMCA me, Twitch. Unlike some people, I actually care about the rules of Twitch. Boomsicle. Zach starting off the show with the first dragon scales of the show, making it 250 dragon scales, and triggering, of course, cool dragon mode. Let me get my cool dragon glasses all cleaned off so they look better. Bert and Macklin coming in with a host as well. Thank you, Bert. Thank you, Bert. I know the music for that clip was off, so but it's all right. Auto host, you do well. Thank you, Khaleesi. I appreciate your host as well. What I did there, I don't know for what you are talking about, Khaleesi. I was not referencing anything or anyone or anybody. I don't know why that played twice, but all right, whatever. Hold on, Titus. Suit it. I'll be spelling everybody's, every character that I can name, which will be just the Aeons. I'll be spelling all their names backwards, like anagram. So, an anagram of their name. So, if it looks funny, there's a reason for that. So, we aren't playing as Titus today. We're playing as Suited. As weird as that sounds. Doing good, Bimo. How about yourself? I'm actually kind of excited to do this challenge run. It's the first time I've ever done anything like this. I'm about the same level as excited when I first played New Threat on Final Fantasy VII, because I was so used to playing 7, normal ways, and putting that New Threat mod in there, making so many changes to the game, really, really made it very interesting. All right, the music's off, so I can turn that back on. Thank you for reminding me, Deegs. Appreciate that. As well suited to act out all the scenes. I just helped you out with Omega last night. I didn't do much help with Omega. You had Omega under control.
Hey, wait.
I'm surprised, happily surprised,
Hey,
to see
not this way.
you deal with the harder enemies like Omega and Ultima weapons in 10. Summer doing Final Fantasy VII Remake on hard mode, I couldn't beat Hell House on normal. I had to push out and go to easy just to beat Hell House. So, no, those are things I will probably never ever try to do. I don't handle frustration very well, and those kind of difficult games really puts a challenge on me, and it really gets me. Is the music, is the game sounds low enough? I want to make sure that the game isn't drowning me out or anything. It looks like the game is spiking pretty high, so if it's really loud, let me know. Still came in clutch with your infinite dragon system. I try, I appreciate that. Thank you, Deeds. Perfect, okay, good.
Take it.
Because either I have all the settings turned rather low, and I can turn them up if need be. Oh my god, my sword is so heavy! That's what she said.
My old man?
I bet Orin standing there watching Titus swing a sword like that, he's like, oh, so this is going to be the savior of Spira. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Good job, Jack. Good job.
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
I'm not really worried about. I'm not going to be doing any grinding with these characters either. Whenever Yuna is not in the battle, we are going to allow them to gain experience, and we are the sphere grid with them. But once Yuna is in the party, they will not be gaining experience, and we're going to keep them sphere grid free until Yuna is dropped out of battles or dropped out of parties. What do you think you try next? Are you sure? Yeah, you're right. You're sure? Because you saw this shit earlier when you were swinging that sword, man. You know, I know I'm talking to your asshole, Jack, but I mean, come on. Give me something here. I mean, this is what you think could do it. Because I'm not feeling it, man. I just, you know, I think it's better off if, you know, just, I tried it, or we just, you know, say fuck the world, let it be. Because I mean, humans suck on this planet anyway. I mean, you excited for this run? I'm interested. I'm nervous because I've never done a challenge run before of any kind. I thought about either doing this one or doing a no materia run in 7, which also sounds interesting.
Some can't wait to die.
But I wanted to do. I've decided, since Kupo Noder's already doing 7, I thought I'm not going to flood the market with another 7 challenge, so I decided to do 10. This will make good practice for when I do a challenge race, an Aeon only challenge race with Kupo. Ah, shit. Been a while since I've done this, so I forgot. I forgot my left from my right. I've never liked Denny, because whenever I've used it, it's always failed. In any game I've played. Ow. And like a sad man, it goes limp. right. Let's save. I didn't accidentally like save over my Alped. Well, I can use any of these saves, doesn't really matter. Okay. As long as I have one of these here, it doesn't really matter. We're going to use the sphere. We're going to use the Albed primer as well to unlock all the Albed text. So that's what I'm trying to translate it, since I have all the primers already. Yeah, I know. I maxed out the save files because every time I save, I like making a new file
Lauren, let's get
in case I need a backup for any reason.
We're expected.
I do that in every game I play that allows me to make multiple saves. I make
Give me a break,
I don't
man.
overwrite my saves so I can keep from it. I probably don't have to make so many separate saves when I'm live. It's a habit I did back in the day when I did YouTube. In case while I was recording a section, if the recording failed, I can go back to that section again by just going back to a previous save. I didn't lose all that progress, you know, all that content.
This could be bad. That. Knock it down.
This wow coming in with the raid.
Trust me,
Coming in with a
you'll see.
3-person raid. Thank you for the raid. Welcome to the Dragon's Lair. Let me give you my official welcome to the Dragon's Lair, to the Raiders. Welcome to the Dragon's Lair, everybody. I thank you for trusting your community here in the lair. I am the Crimson Dragon, a variety streamer, streaming a challenge run today of Final Fantasy X, doing Aeon's only run. So welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I didn't see what that last one. I heard the D-Delete. What was that? Let me see. Make sure I say hello to you. Thank you, Paul, for the host as well. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. Whack! Hi, Fizz. Hello, hello. Hey, Crimson. I'm Crimson also. Although mine's spelled with a K because, you know, I gotta be, you know, different. I don't do the trends. Well, I guess I can tell Orin to go attack something. Whack! We're doing an Aeon only challenge in Final Fantasy X. If you're interested in seeing the rules of this challenge, exclamation challenge in the chat will give you the details of the rules of this challenge. Welcome, everybody. Glad to have you here. Appreciate it.
Go.
He's coming in with the comment sticker. Oh god, it's Sin's asshole!
You are sure? This is it. This is your story.
Actually, it's going to be Yuna's story this time, not Titus's. Got a raid run, but ready for work. It's perfectly okay. Thank you for the raid regardless, Diz. Appreciate you stopping by.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey!
Hey. What's up?
My old man? I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
Yeah, I was always curious why Sin / Checked dropped Titus off here. Besides tutorial and learning the game and stuff like that. Why Sin essentially dropped Titus off here instead of say Besaid, because he does it again anyway. The whole point of this whole thing is sort of just a tutorial area for the player to learn the game, because right after this, as you're all aware, Sin grabs Titus and takes him to Besaid. Why did he just drop him off at Besaid to begin with? Nothing really happens here of consequence regarding Sin or any characters. I mean, yeah, we meet Riku, but it wouldn't really, that wouldn't be that big of a difference anyway. Riku could have still fought. We could have still fought Riku's Machina in on the Moonflow. Oh, not the Moonflow. Yeah, the Moonflow. And we wouldn't. Titus would have known who she was, and the reveal about her being in Al Bhed would have been even more surprise to the player, instead of just Waka. All right, we're going to load up. No matter which one of these things, we'll do this one. Should have the whole thing. Yes, we'll load this save data. Set the size of the save data. Nope, we're good. Power Dictionary, yes. Al Bhed Sicton, there we go. Which means we now should have all 26 Al Bhed primers, and now we read everything in English. She's the only guest party member? Yeah, I can see how you would use that definition. Because there really is no guest party members in this game except for Seymour. Alright, let's drop another save here real quick. I'll go ahead and just override, it's fine. I don't really need to make multiple saves this time. Actually, this is actually probably a better save to do multiple save slots in here anyway, in case I need to go back and grind Yuna for any reason. Grind Yuna.
Bow chicka wow wow.
Because I mean, how great of a reveal it would have been if you didn't do this whole part here, and you end up at the Moonflow, and you meet Riku there, and the first time you see her, she starts undressing right in front of you. Wouldn't that have been a shock for the first time you played it? Would have made every teenage penis really hard, as if it doesn't anyway. But still, it would have been more of a surprise. Trust me, you know Titus got a stiffy. His sword got a lot longer. Believe me. Alright. Where does exactly does he hide that sword, by the way? I probably shouldn't be asking too much about mechanics of a Final Fantasy game because it is a Final Fantasy game for a reason. Wow, that was some incredible luck there on those turns. I got back-to-back attacks on those two Sahajins. Usually they at least get one turn in before I kill the two out of the three. So Sahaj's like, fuck this shit, I'm out. And he's the fish is the first one to run, he's the first one to get killed. And because they're using the boss music, and because it kinda sorta is a boss, but not really, we're gonna use it anyway. It's boss time. In this battle here, you cannot lose this fight unless you kill yourself, of course. You can't lose this fight because he will always do exactly half damage of your health rounded down. So he will not be able to kill you. Even if you have 2 health, you will only do 1 damage. Hopefully Final Fantasy 16 is good. Maybe. I've always been, leery about the Final Fantasy games since 12, honestly. I mean, I got used to 13 and got used to the battle system and everything, but I still have my complaints about 13. I did like 15. 12 is absolute trash to me. I mean, I'll try it again with Zodiac Age eventually, because I've heard it's better with Zodiac Age. But,
I had made it out of the frying pan.
I would say 10 is the last
freezer.
good Final Fantasy game so far. 15 is decent.
I thought I was
I
gonna
wouldn't
die
call
in
it
this
15
place.
good yet. 13 is 12 is absolute ass. So yeah, I'm hopefully though, they've got a lot of experience out of what they did with Final Fantasy VII Remake. So hopefully, by the way, jump scare. Ooh. Hopefully what they learned from 7 Remake, they'll incorporate what they learned into 16, and it'll be as good, if not better, than 7 Remake. As far as like the system, the storytelling, the detail, the visuals, all of it. I want it to be an overall good package. Don't do the 13 method of putting all the story in a data log that you have to like read, half a game's worth of hours in order to do. Don't give us, crap gameplay like 12. I don't just save right at the moment. Right over here is an item. I know it. I know it. I know it. I know I don't really need the items, I know, but... Is this where I just came from? No. Actually, like 12, it was but I liked it more than 8. I actually grew to like 8 after I got the battle system to work for me. And it was that was pretty much the only upside to 8 to me was the battle system. The story was okay-ish. I mean, very much a sort of family soap opera, if you will. You know, very Star Wars like, you know, family-based soap opera. And the black and white change of angsty teen antisocial squall suddenly obsessing over Rinoa was a little bit jarring. But, you know, the battle system made the game for me, in my opinion. After I give it a good solid playthrough in the stream. This is where I came from. You know, besides music, yeah, the music was definitely good at 8. 8 definitely had some good music. I think 10 is better. Which kind of makes sense. I mean, 10 is a newer game, so even though, you know, Nobuo Uematsu is already a master at it, and was already a master when he did 7 and when he did 8, he obviously learned more as the years progressed and got even better with 10. Fuck. I think, in my opinion, I think 10 is the best. I really, really like 7's soundtrack, honestly, but I really think 10's soundtrack is the most diverse. I wouldn't say 8 is the. I wouldn't say 7 is the. I wouldn't say 10 is the best. I would say probably 7 is the best, but 10 is the most diverse. There is a chest out here. Oh, there it is. There's a chest over here. Oh, that's just crumble. There's a chest in here. I know there is. I gotta use my brain to remember where it is. It's in one of these gaps. I know it. Nine is your favorite? Favorite soundtrack? There it is. I knew it was right over here. It was had to be hidden in one of the corners. Oh no. The next potion will be very useful for a non-Yuna fight. Music from 9. The music in all of Final Fantasy games are top notch for sure. So it's like saying, what is the best of the best? You know, it's really hard to decide. But really, of 9's music, there were two things that I really liked. It was the final battle with Kuja. That was great. And the other one was the theme in Mount Gulag, I think is what it was. I think it was the name of the place. The music there kind of made me. I got myself head bobbing to the music while I was exploring the area.
I need food.
So I think those are the two best tracks from Final Fantasy IX. Absolutely.
What do you want?
It was a bad call.
Apparently, Titus's
Your team
memories are
lost
all in
because of you.
fuzzy
You
yellow.
can't say that.
I wouldn't say this is sepia tone. It's just a fuzzy yellow.
It's been
I wonder if this is how he sees
years.
life. He looks at everybody and he sees fuzzy
I'd
yellow.
be crying.
Who? Me?
You cried.
I should have eaten before the stream. I'm a little hungry already. I'm only 45 minutes in. Oh well. What?
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
You can tell Titus is becoming delusional because he's talking to wood and a fire. He's telling it to not go out and to hold on. Wait, I'll get more wood.
Give me a break!
I'm gonna go back and forth with our tags. Tag, you're it. Tag, I'm it. Tag, you're it. Ha! Double tag! My hero coming to the rescue. Every game has I have a waifu for. There's mine. Not Titus, of course. Hello, baby. Good to see you. Yes, I picked Riku over Lulu. Yes, even though I obsess over Tifa. Riku is a bit less of a bitch.
You on my side? Cool.
Using grenades. Yeah, I know how grenades work. Thank you. Grenade. Huh. And normally what I would do here is I would try to go for the overkill by building up Riku's overdrive and using grenades to trigger an overkill. But I don't really care about trying to get a lot of experience with these guys right now. That could hurt me later when I'm in Bavel, but we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully I can manage. I don't know why I'm having Riku attack. Yes, I know I'm calling her Riku. It's alright. Spoilers are allowed in this game because we're doing a challenge run. So for the most part, if you're watching me play this game, you've probably already seen it played before. You already know the story. So spoilers are okay. Ability spheres, that'll be relatively useless. Thanks for the ass shot. Relatively useless. Yeah, ability spheres are going to be useless as far as... Yeah, as far as Yuna.
That was close.
I'll need at least one ability sphere for Titus so we can have Flee if I need to use it.
Hey, let me go.
Really good for using them later when everybody is out of the when Yuna's out of the party. Don't have to run everybody through Bikidel Desert and Bavel. It's fine as far as spoilers for 10 because, like I said, anybody watching this stream, watching this challenge run, has probably already played the game before, so the story is not important. Just when I'm doing casual playthroughs of games, even games I've played before, that's where we keep the spoilers to. One Mario Man has hit that follow button and joined the Dragon's Lair. Can we get some actually hype in the chat for our newest member of the Dragon's Lair? Thank you so much, Mario, for that follow. Welcome. Good to see you, Chef. How are you, Chef? You ever played this game for long? Yeah, I think I remember you telling BMO that last night that you only played this game for about an hour. But you've seen it played by other people, haven't you? And what's a challenge run? Challenge run is a basically taking the base game and playing it with specific rules that allow the game to be played a little bit differently, make you approach the game with a different mindset, that sort of thing. As Deegs has just put exclamation challenge in the chat, those are the rules for the game, and that's what I have to follow as I'm playing the game. Think of it like, going to Final Fantasy VII and playing the game on level 1 only, or playing the game without materia, that kind of thing. Taking the base game and just manually removing things to make it more challenging, obviously. Hence the term challenge. Brother, aka Sir Grunts-a-lot.
You said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me?
Trust me, brother, I'll be grunting with your sister later.
I'll work.
Heard me. Alright, since we have all the Albed primers, there's not one over here, as you well know. And we can talk to this guy for potions. You can actually, those of you who are not aware, you can actually get literally infinite potions by jumping into the water, diving down, and going to one scene, and then coming back a scene. Come back here and talk to this guy. He'll give you 3 more potions, and you just keep looping that over and over and over again until you get 99 potions. And you can, if you can sell them if you want to, keep them for later, whatever. But that's the thing. It is a thing. I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to need to. But it is there in case you want to, cheese it. You love this game? It's a good one. It is certainly on my top 3 Final Fantasy games for sure. Certainly a top 3. Alright. Alright, Hottie, let's go.
Oh, almost forgot.
Oh, your TV throughout the sphere grid, right. Sure wish I could skip this. There's one thing that they did in Final Fantasy VIII, which was kind of nice, that when you went into did tutorials in 8, you could actually skip those tutorials when they started. You can press triangle and it skips the tutorials. Potion cheesing, yeah. You really have a potion cheese. Now I'm hungry. Yeah, so am I, because Titus talked about being hungry earlier in the Baj Temple, and I'm like, fuck, I'm hungry now. Should have eaten before the stream. And Mario, swearing is okay in the stream. You don't have to censor yourself. This is pretty much a free range chat here. There's no discriminating slurs or discrimination in general, and just try to keep any sex talk to a minimum. So I know I'm a naughty bitch because I am also known as the Crimson Deviant. Look upon me well, for I am the Crimson Deviant. A name given to me by Kupo Nutter. So I'm pretty naughty myself, but just keep it kind of to you don't have to keep it to a minimum. Just don't get too excessive with it.
We found some ancient ruins.
I'm eating and watching. Fuck you, Khaleesi.
But there should still be
What are you
some power
eating?
left.
You're gonna tell me now.
We're gonna go down there and activate
Sexy
it.
time.
And then we should be able to salvage the
Lasagna.
big prize.
Oh, god damn it!
Okay, let's get to work.
Honestly though, I can't say yummy because I've honestly never had lasagna. But shit, I've never had lasagna. Eggs, man, god damn it! Should have freaking eaten for only 69 sexual references per stream. Exactly. I should have made that. I should have made that like a rule, like a joke rule. Yeah, so you got to dive down here and go forward a scene. So you get the transition here. Any second now. There we go. Once you're in this scene, you can go back and surface, and you can get more potions from that same guy. Eating a fried chicken salad with hard-boiled eggs. Does that count as eggs? Eggs are eggs. Did you take off a shell? Then it's eggs. You ever beat 10-2? I think I played 10-2 a long time ago. I mean, a long time ago. I was actually planning or thinking about playing when I decided to stop doing MechWarrior 5. I was also considering playing 10-2 or 13-2 because I want to do, I want to finish off the sequel games as kind of a, completionist thing. How close is Titus from getting? Where is Flea exactly? Let's cheer. There's Flea. Okay, so I don't need. So okay, I'll be good at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only need 4 points for Flea. Okay, no problem. Because I'm kind of a completionist. I wanted to do the sequel games of not just Final Fantasy, but any of the sequel games. I even want to do Mass Effect Andromeda, which I heard is absolutely terrible, and Lightning Returns, which I hear is absolutely terrible. So I want to do all of them just for completionist's sake. Once I complete them, then I'm probably never going to touch them again. But there's a 13-2. There is. There's 13-2 and technically a 13-3. 13-3 is called Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13. How dare you do terrible games, not Legend of Dragoon? Good God, BMO! I'm gonna do Legend of Dragoon. Thumbs up from Riku. Still better than SpaghettiOs. Thanks, Khaleesi. Now I want some SpaghettiOs. God damn it. Hey, FJA, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Fallout DLC, the Fallout DLC as well. 3 and 4 is specifically. I don't think I'm going to touch New Vegas again. I did not care for New Vegas. New Vegas was just, it had no direction. It was sort of the Final Fantasy 12 in that matter. There was You know, even though all the Fallout games are open world, the Fallout New Vegas' open world was just, you know, there was no direction. It seemed like there was no sense of direction. Does anyone remember the name of the final boss in Final Fantasy 13? It's Orphan. Bartendless isn't wrong. Bartendless isn't a wrong answer. I actually recently beat Final Fantasy 13 on stream. It was just actually just a couple of months ago, in fact. It was actually one of my last streams that I did on Facebook before I moved over to Twitch. Maybe. You might be able to fight. I mean, you fight, you know, spoilers in case you haven't played 13 before, but you fight Bartendless multiple times. But he mentions orphans, so again, I'm not spoiling that much. You finished Zodiac Age? I need to do Zodiac Age. Diggs has told me that 12 is better with Zodiac Age, so, yeah. When you do the Zodiac Age, you do an all Espers run. I'm gonna have to play 12 like several times before I'm comfortable with doing any kind of challenge run in 12. The only reason I chose between 7 and 10 to do a challenge run in for my first challenge run is because I know 7 and 10 really, really well. I know where most of the items are, I know the setup, I know the system, so yeah. Bartendless is like Seymour, their favorite line is, "That's not even my final form." Yeah. Don't fight with only Espers, I mean you have to get all the Espers? Oh! I don't even have a clue how many there are. I think the only... I got all the GFs in 8, didn't I? Yeah, I got Eden, because I beat Ultimate Weapon. So yeah, I got all the Espers. Oh, Espers, fuck me. I got all the GFs in 8. So that's good. A lot of them are optional, but they're worth getting, yeah. I'm gonna do that as well. I'm gonna do that as well in this challenge run, except for the Mega Sisters. I'm not gonna get the Mega Sisters because it requires me breaking the rules of the challenge and doing capturing, which I'm not gonna do. I want to play and beat most Final Fantasies. Same here. The only Final Fantasies, as far as the main stories are concerned, is I haven't done are anything before 6. I've done 6 and after that, but I never beat 6. So technically, I've never done 6 either. I never beat 6, but I never did 1 through 5. I'm not going to do any of the side ones like Crystal Chronicles and all those other ones. I'm not going to do those. I'm not going to do the online games either. I'm not going to do 11 and 14. I did a run of Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac Age a while ago trying to plan it, but I'm missing like 2 or 3 trophies. I'm trying to platinum it. Wow. But the time combat sucks. I prefer the X combat with the turn taking. I see that. Most people actually. Well, it's one thing they miss about. I don't know why I was trying to steal with Weekend. A lot of people miss about the newer Final Fantasy games since 12 or since 10 rather, is the lack of turn-based combat, and I kind of agree. But if you really want turn-based combat in RPGs now, you pretty much just better go with the Tales of series. You're not going to get another Final Fantasy game that's turn-based. You're really not. Not at least not on the main numbered series. You might get like a mobile game that there is, but you're not going to get one with. You're going to get one in the main line. I've never played OG. No, I've never played Final Fantasy 1. No. 1 through 5, I have never played. I never finished 6. I've played 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, and 15. And Dragon Quest also is turn-based, yeah. I want to do Dragon Quest 8, I want to do Dragon Quest 11, because I've done them before. And I also want to do the Tales. I have a lot of Tales of games. I've got Tales of Xillia, Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Vesperia, Tales of Berseria. So yeah, I want to do all the Tales of games. Dragon Quest is turn-based. Yes, it is. Very much Final Fantasy X-like turn-based as well. It's, even though it's not condition-based, you put in a command, and you put in all your commands, and your characters do all those commands, you know, in their turn. It's not ATB-based, so you have time to like set up your attacks and stuff. Is it like Dark Souls and Monster Hunter? Dragon Quest? No. I wouldn't say Dragon Quest is anything like Dark Souls. No. You want to do tactics? Well, BMO, by all means, you go right ahead. Tactics is another game I will not do. I've seen tactics played. I've seen like gameplay of it, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to do it. Which is kind of odd because I love strategy games. I love XCOM. I love StarCraft. But I don't want to try to do tactics. Alright, Zach, thanks for stopping by and hanging out. Have a good day at work. It's like Fire Emblem, and I love Fire Emblem. That's something else I haven't played either. I hear Fire Emblem was really good. Just so you know, spoilers only bothered me once, and it wasn't so much I don't care about spoilers. Yeah, I understand. I appreciate that. I just wouldn't. It's my personal thing not to spoil things for other people, because a lot of times people just don't think about others, and like even though that you know, and maybe your friends, all their friends, everybody that you know has probably played this game, whatever it is, a bunch. You know every little thing about it. Everybody has to have played a game the first time at some point. There is nobody that's ever gone into a game and known everything about it the first time they played it. No way. It's impossible. And people don't take that in mind. So people will go into a stream and go, go here, go here, go here, and go here, and do this, and at the end of the game, this happens. Well, the person streaming it, or maybe people watching the stream to watch the game, because maybe they just don't play it, are going to be spoiled by those events, and that's just not cool. That's just really not cool to me. And so, I know I said spoilers are okay here in this stream this time, because I played the game in my stream already once. It's on my YouTube channel if y'all want to go watch it. And I'm playing a challenge run, so I'm not playing the game casually, and so story is not really going to be the most important part of this stream. It's going to be strictly the challenge of trying to get through it with the Aeons only. Isn't Fire Emblem the game with those Smash Brothers characters? I don't. Oh, is Martha and Robin from Fire Emblem? I have no idea. I played Smash Brothers. Was it Melee? Whichever one it was on the 64. That's the only Smash I've ever played. I never played I never played the new ones that are on Switch or whatever. So, other than the fact that I know Cloud and Sephiroth are in one of them because Final Fantasy thing, I would know that. I've never. I don't know what characters are in those games. I mean, I know it's mostly Mario characters. I know Sonic was in one of them. I know Solid Snake was in one of them. Obviously, I know, like I said, Cloud and Sephiroth are in one of them. But yeah, my knowledge on Smash Brothers characters is limited. So I didn't even know. I never heard of Martha and Robin, so I didn't even know those were from Fire Emblem. Ultimate players, you peasant.
It's because you eat too fast.
I'm also not very good at fighting games. I'm absolutely terrible at fighting games. Those of you who've been around my page a while, who've been around my streams a while, you've seen me play Fortnite and how terrible I am at that. I'm even worse at fighters, believe it or not.
Hello?
So,
What is your name?
you know, trying to do Smash Brothers Fighters or Mortal
Riku?
Kombat or anything like that, I'll still do them if they have a story.
You really do understand.
But I'm going to be absolutely terrible, and I'm never, ever, ever going to do anything competitively. Don't play fighting games, Krim? Oh, I do. I like playing fighting games if there's a story to them.
Didn't you
Like
say
like
so
Mortal
earlier?
Kombat
I
9,
didn't
10,
get a
11,
chance to.
and
Everyone
their
thought
stories,
we were a fiend.
fantastic. I love playing those games with a story. But as far as, you know,
we?
actually
Oh, we
doing the
means
fighting
you.
part, oh my god. Might as well stick a dildo in my ass because it'll probably be a lot more fun to watch than me trying to play a
Who
fighting
are you
game.
guys anyway?
Unfollow please forever.
We're all bad. Can't you tell?
No, I'm not a Fortnite player, Mario.
Wait,
I like what I call.
You're not an Al Bhed
I
hero,
don't
are
play
you?
Fortnite.
I don't
I
even know what
participate
an
in
Al Bhed
Fortnite.
is.
Ass shot.
Where are you from?
Xanarkin.
I don't play Fortnite.
I'm a
I
blitzball
participate.
player.
To play would make the assumption that I actually do anything good. I
Star
load in the
player
game,
of the
jump off the
Xanarkin
bus,
A's.
land, die.
Did you?
Scream and
Did you
rage
hit or something?
hysterically. Get on the bus, land, die, scream and
you
rage
guys-
hysterically again. And that's usually what my streams, my
Oh,
Fortnite
right.
streams are for about
Do
an
you
hour and a
remember
half, 2
anything
hours.
Before that?
The only reason I ever play it at all is because I have friends that play it. If they didn't play Fortnite, that game would not even be on my system, I promise.
So I told her everything there
I only
was
play
to
Fortnite
tell
when people
about
play with me
Xanarkin.
and nobody plays with me, so well.
About life there, Blitzball,
I mean-
and Sin's attack.
I'd play with you, Dino,
And
but, you know, just
About how Aaron and
be
I
ready
were
to hear me
engulfed in
scream
this
in your
light.
ear. Like I've
just
done
said
it
things
before.
as they came to mind.
We've played Fortnite together, and I've screamed,
then I
not
started to
necessarily in your
wonder.
ear, but I've screamed at it before. There's been so many times
Did I
that Tink and Holly
say something funny?
and Khaleesi have been like, come play Fortnite in the middle of their
You're
stream. I'm just
serious.
like, let me see.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm thinking about playing Fortnite.
Don't worry.
Am I
You'll be
feeling
better in no
a severe amount of
They say
anxiety?
your head gets
If the
funnier
answer is
too.
yes, then I'm not
Maybe
going
you
to
just
play.
had some kind of dream?
And most times, I get a lot of anxiety.
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
I'd rather play
Yeah.
Destiny with you, Krim.
There
Hey,
is no Xanarkin anymore.
you got me there.
Sin destroyed it
You
a
got me
1,000
there,
years ago.
Nemo. I am all
So,
about
no one
some
plays
Destiny, and I
Blitzball
can't
there.
wait. I think, you know, while this is going, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look.
What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkin.
Season 15 of Destiny
You're
2,
saying that
which
happened
should
1,000
include
years ago?
crossplay,
No way.
will release on. Come on, where is it? This is as of. Doesn't say what the as of August 5th. Okay. But come on. Come on. Where is it? Where is the release date? August 24th. Season of the Splicer runs until August 24th, being we're way off to next season. Okay, so August 24th, 25th, so right around in there. Whatever that Tuesday is going to be of that week, that will be when Season 15 releases. And that is going to be when crossplay will be enabled for Destiny 2. So if you're not on the PlayStation, if you're on PC or whatever, we'll be able to actually play together, which is great. I will. Let's see. Fortnite more like Fortnite, more like Fartnite. I have less love for Fortnite than I have
You
brain
said-
cells. In other words, I don't like it. Yeah, I don't either.
You play Blitzball?
I really, really don't. If not for Pink Tink, a friend of the show,
You
I
know,
would
you
never
should go to
ever
Luca.
have touched Fortnite ever.
Someone might know who you are, or
I played
you might find
Fortnite
someone you
once before I met
recognize.
Tink. I played Fortnite one time, and I mean literally one match. I jumped off the bus, I landed, I went into a building, opened up a chest and got a weapon, killed somebody, and then someone came in 10 seconds after that in a football
Okay,
uniform
leave it to
and a
me.
helmet and everything,
I'll get you
and
to
killed
Luca.
me.
Promise.
I said, I'm going to take my 1 kill, 1
You'd
death
rather stay
KD
here?
ratio, and I'm going to say
I'll go
this.
tell the others. Wait here.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Oh,
Fuck
and one
this
thing.
shit, I'm out.
No more
don't run away
Fortnite!
from Xanarkin, Kate.
But then
Yevon says it's a
I
holy
met Tink
place.
and
You might
rest
upset
is history.
them.
Oh,
There's no release date for Silk Song? What? Fart night, foot nart,
My
fuck night,
Zanarkand?
thut nut, fuck a
Some
nut,
kind of holy place?
sucky game, terrible
Yeah,
game,
right,
bad
I
game.
thought.
All those titles could be
Since
appropriate.
when? Yevon?
I actually said a few
Sin?
times when
Luca?
I would be like
I thought
I'd be
Sin
literally
just
in the
took me to a
bathroom
faraway
taking a
place
shit, and somebody would
that I
text you
could
say,
go
"Hey, what are
back
you
in a
doing?" I
day
would
or
say, "I'm
two.
taking a fortnight."
But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa, whoa!
Oh, it's 10 storylines, amazing. It is. Again, except for the whole tutorial thing and learning the sphere grid and learning, the really, the basic fundamentals of the game, at least up to this point, all of this is really, really unnecessary. I think it would have been really, really good. I mean, I'm not saying the game story really needed to be changed by that much. Oh, like I'm complaining about Last of Us 2. But if they had skipped all this and Sin just dropped off Titus in Besaid, the game wouldn't really be that different. We would be surprised at who Riku was, and the reveal of finding out that Riku is an Al Bhed would have been a surprise to the player as much as Waka. But, again, that's just a minor thing. No big deal. There should be a skip cutscene option. Is there such a thing as Final Fantasy Online? Yes, there is. It's actually called Final Fantasy 11 and 14, just like Deke said. Which is why I will never play them. There is only 3 MMOs in the world that I will ever play consistently, and even then I play them very rarely. One of them is Star Trek Online. The other is Star Wars: The Star Wars: The Old Republic. And the last one, and my favorite one, is City of Heroes.
Riku!
And now that they're only a private server, I can play it again, luckily. Because originally City of Heroes was closed down in November 2012. But they relaunched private servers about 3 years ago.
Blitzball!
So I play it here and there when I have free time.
Okay.
But those are the only 3 that I play. MMOs have never really drawn my attention, mostly because the vast majority of them that I've seen have all been pretty much World of Warcraft, EverQuest clones, pretty much. Swords, magic, and the like. And that gets boring to me really, really quick. If an MMO has a very unique theme, then I'll at least consider it or play it. Think like I said, City of Heroes, which is a superhero MMO. You're literally playing as a superhero, your own custom superhero. Star Trek and Star Wars Online, obviously they speak for themselves. The theme of those games is obviously Star Trek and Star Wars, respectively. I kind of played a little bit of Phantasy Star Online because it's unique as well, but I don't find it boring. It would be one more MMO to add to my list, and I don't really have enough time to play the thing that I do play a lot, much less add a 4th one to it.
Yo. Hiya.
You ever consider 14? No. I never considered 11 or 14.
What time?
Just the fact that they're online and
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
I've seen Captain Falcon play 14. And I mean, yeah, it's a Final Fantasy and it's cool and all that, and it hits all those Final Fantasy things that I like about it, chocobos and moogles and magic and all that, but it's just I don't know.
Amateur.
I'm not into it. I'm not up for it.
The Zamp
I tried 14, but kept getting kicked out of dungeons for being a noob. Found it too toxic. Really?
What team you say again?
Well, well, there's no MMO is going to be perfect. I think City of Heroes, as far as that goes, Deegs, is one of the
foggy like
safest, I guess you could
So,
say,
I don't know where this place
MMO.
or even where I came from.
It's
Since toxic
very, very
to you.
friendly servers most
But
times.
still alive.
You can be a person new to the game, join the game, and say, "Hey, new game, new person here, looking for a team," and you'll
Alright,
get
back to
teammates that'll
practice.
join you and help you level you up, teach you the game.
I'm Walker, coach and captain
So,
of the Besaid Aura.
I have very, very, very rarely ever encountered any
Okay,
toxic
back to
players
the
in City
village.
of Heroes.
I can get something.
At least in the private server. Well, even in the original live servers, both the original live servers and in the private servers, I've never
I
really
felt like I
encountered
could
very all
this
toxic
Waka,
players in those games.
so I just had to ask.
This wasn't doing something the right way.
It's
Kick
true
me.
Xanarkin was destroyed,
Yeah.
right? 1,000 years ago?
I've never.
It's just a big
Again, it goes back to what I
pile of
said
rubble
earlier.
now, isn't
People sometimes don't get the
Long time
concept
ago, there were
that
a
some
whole lot of
people
cities in Spira.
haven't
Big
played this
cities
game
with
yet.
machines
Whatever this game
to
is,
run
haven't
them.
played X game
People
yet.
played all day let
And just
that
because
machina do
they
the
know
work.
something about the game,
then,
you should
well,
automatically know it.
Take a look.
It's
Sin came
it's
and
actually
destroyed the
a
machina.
concept called
Xanarkin
the bias
along
of
with
knowledge,
Yeah,
and
that was about
people
years
have
ago.
a hard
Just like
time
you said.
understanding that the bias of
If you
knowledge
ask
is a
me,
real thing, and
These
how
are
it actually
punishment
works.
for letting things get
Just
out of
because
hand.
you know something,
Gets me, though.
suddenly you're
Means we
surprised
gotta
that everybody else knows
because
it.
of what some
Here's an
goofballs
example of
did
how
way
the
back
bias
when.
of knowledge works.
Of course, we must
If
always
you ever
repent for our
played
sins.
or ever watched a
That's
trivia
important.
game,
It's just that
trivia game
it's
show
hard to
like
keep at it
Jeopardy or
sometimes,
something
you know?
like that, and a
just
question
as Riku
pops up
said,
on the screen,
Waka
and you know the
Riku
answer
couldn't
to it,
both be
split,
Why
and
would
all
they?
three players miss it or don't answer it at all, and you're sitting there going, "How did they not know that?"
But you from the Xanarkin days,
That is the
that was a
exact
good one,
example
huh?
of bias of knowledge. Just
Hey, I'm not
because you
saying
know
that team
something,
never existed,
you're
yeah?
shocked that somebody else
But you
doesn't.
gotta figure
And people
a team living
don't
in
take that into
luxury
account
pretty
when it
soft,
comes
eh?
to
I
many
appreciated the
games,
fact that Waka was trying
especially
to cheer me up,
MMOs. And that's where those
but at
toxic
that
players
time,
come from.
all I could think
All
of
right, we're going to raid. Everybody needs to know what
Everything
it's
that
doing.
happened to me,
Everybody needs to know how to
all
do this raid.
this
Well, this is my
started
first time
with
doing the raid.
Sin.
Okay, bye.
Maybe if I could find Sin one more time,
What's
I
the
could
point?
go
I mean,
home.
how are you going to
For
learn
now,
the
I
raid
just live
if
life
you don't
until that
find a
time
raid
came.
group that lets you
No more
learn the
worrying
raid?
about where or when I was.
Say
Sure, it was
raid
hard
or
not to
mission
think of
or
home,
anything in
but I
the
started
game.
to feel better already.
That's where you
a
have
little
people
better.
like, nice
Maybe.
people like Eden, EDI, Destiny streamer that I watch on Facebook. Captain Falcon, she does raids in Destiny, and she will gladly take her team of masters of raids into a raid and teach you the raid. They did that for me. I never did any of the Destiny 2 raids ever. I did all the Destiny 1 raids, but I never did any of the Destiny 2 raids until I joined and played with Captain Falcon, and she was patient. Her and her team were patient and taught me the raid. Now, I never done any raids since because I just don't care for I don't care for raiding in Destiny because I'm too what's the word I'm looking for? I guess sort of gotta check out, gotta go to the shops, member salon. All right, Diggs, I'll catch you later. The thing about raids for me in Destiny is
What's the big idea?
I guess I'd say I'm sort of scarred with raids. I always go whenever I see raids. I'm reluctant to do raids because all the times I did raids in Destiny 1, it always took anywhere between 4 to 5 hours because raids require too much teamwork in my opinion, and I have a really hard time trusting teammates. especially if I don't know them. It's mostly the teammates that I don't know. And since I didn't have a lot of friends when I played Destiny 1 raids, I would have to join random people that were doing raids. So I would have to, trust other people that I don't know that they're going to be doing their part of the raid right, because raids are very, very, very team oriented. Like each person has to be doing a specific thing at a certain time and do it the right way, or the entire team fails. And they really, really don't like that concept. Really, really don't like that concept. And that's why most Destiny 1 raids took 4 or 5 hours, because we would screw up in one area 4 or 5 times before we managed to get it successful and move on to the next one. It's scarred me. It's like, okay, all right, I want to do a raid today, but it might take me 4 or 5 hours just to get through one raid. Do I really want to take that much time to do a raid? No, never mind. I'll just go through fights. Now, I'm sure now that I have, a lot of, friends and people that I've come to associate with here on Facebook and over on Facebook and here on Twitch that play Destiny, I'm pretty sure I could get a raid team together and after enough times of practice, we can get it in an hour, maybe 2. But, you know, I'm still kind of scarred by it, essentially. I just don't want to do it. Hey, Tua, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Kupo Noter coming in with a 15-person raid. Welcome, raiders from the Kupo Noter stream. Welcome to the Dragon's Lair. Let me give you my official Dragon's Lair welcome. Welcome to the Dragon's Lair. I am the Crimson Dragon. Glad to have you here. Thank you so much for the follow, Steve. Welcome again to the Dragon's Lair. Can we get some hashling hype in the chat for our newest member of the Dragon's Lair? Glad to have you. Welcome, Raiders. Yes, welcome. We are doing a challenge run here in Final Fantasy X. Thank you, Tua, for your follow as well. Welcome to the Dragon's Lair. We're doing, as BMO has put exclamation challenge in the chat, those are the rules of the Aeon only run here in 10 that we are doing. Thank you, Lord Vero, as well, for your follow. Thank you so very, very much. Welcome, everybody, to the Dragon's Lair. Load up the chat with some of that follower hype for our newest hatchlings in the lair. I appreciate it. Yes, welcome, Raiders. Welcome. Thank you, Kupo, for trusting your community here in the lair.
Got a favor to ask you.
It's it's an Aeon only run challenge there, Kupo. Right? Kind of practicing. This is my first ever challenge run of any kind, so I thought I'd practice this before I tried taking you on in a race.
A major blitz tournament.
Gotta go do some stuff for work, but we'll be looking. Appreciate that, Kupo. Appreciate that very much.
It's so huge.
Tell me where the tightest stickers there, Steve, is.
You. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on.
I'm doing this challenge run completely guide-free. So, I mean, if anybody has any advice, I'll gladly take it. So don't worry, and also don't worry about spoilers because we're doing a challenge run. So story is important here. So don't worry about spoiling events. I know the game well enough. I know the story.
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that
if anybody has any tips, I have no problem accepting tips and advice.
I wasn't too far off either.
Seymour as well. Bimo dropping the Stardust emote. Thanks for raiding the best dragon. Thank you.
Where I was born.
Hey, thank you for your kind words, Bimo.
Joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years. And we never won a game.
Some water.
Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right.
Yeah, I was kind of deciding between doing an Aeon only run here in 10 or doing a no materia challenge in 7. And since Koopa was already doing a challenge run in 7, I thought I don't want to swamp the Twitch with another 7 challenge, so I decided to do 10.
Nice excuse.
Hey.
I figured a 10
so you want to win the next
Aeon only run would be something I could do. It would be interesting because I normally in casual playthroughs I never use Aeons ever. I never used Aeons.
I can walk away happy.
Outside of the battles where you're forced to, like the duels with Belgamine and Isaru. Otherwise, I just never ever used for Aeons. I can take on pretty much any of the bosses in the game without ever using a summon. Even Yuna. I know how to do it without how to fight her without ever having to summon. I started the evening streams. I'm not really planning to do evening streams.
The one from the sea.
The only time when I start the evening stream is when I get a job, which I don't know when it's going to be. So until then, I'm going to keep it during the daytime. Unless I can get like an afternoon job where maybe I work like I don't know, like noon to 8 or something like that, and maybe I'll push my midday stream to like morning streams or something.
Don't worry about it.
Which doesn't sound like a bad idea. I wouldn't mind that concept.
In return, come tournament
because
time,
I've done night streams, I've done evening streams.
About the
especially
Crusaders,
over here
you
on
can
Twitch
ask them
since I've moved
yourself.
over here,
They got a lodge in
and
the
they
village.
just don't come out well. I get very few viewers, very few chatters in evening streams. In fact, Tuesday night, it was Tuesday night or Wednesday night? Yeah, it was Tuesday night. I did a co-stream with Holly and Little Jalapeno
They
in
got
World
any
of War
fruit
World
there?
War Z, and I
We'll get
didn't
you
break
something
3
over there
viewers. Most
later.
times
Take
I
a
had no
look
more
around
than 2.
first.
And so I just think nighttime just doesn't seem to be my
Let's see. The
my
Crusaders'
time that I should
lodge
be
is over
streaming.
yonder. Luzu and Kata are
My
usually
day streams have always been very good numbers.
all right.
Granted, the 19 I have here is from the 14-person raid I just got, but still, the numbers have been pretty decent during daytime, even without
You
raids.
remember the prayer, right?
I didn't know it in the first place, to tell the truth.
Man, that's like the basics of the basics. All right, I'll show you.
Pray to the round ball.
Go ahead, you try.
I like how Titus doesn't know what it is.
Hey, not bad. Okay, now go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzballs for victory.
Alright, let's see. We need to go to the temple. Actually, let's go over here and get these items. Again, I don't really know how useful these items are going to be considering the considering the run I'm going to be doing. But just in case they might be useful, yeah. I mean, they'll probably be good for like I said before, Bavel and Beacon Al Desert when I can't use anyway. So I'll be going, I'll be doing basically a casual playthrough. So, was anybody got any plans for the weekend? We're already at Thursday. This week went by pretty fast, actually. Even though I missed Monday.
It
It's
was
been
then,
going by pretty
standing
fast.
in that place.
Anybody got any plans for the weekend? How's everybody's week been going? Thanks to those lovely followers, we're now at
Began to
81
realize how
followers,
different this world was from
19
my
away
own.
from 100. Thank you all so very, very much. Last day of summer school yesterday, so I'm off for the rest of the summer. Nice, nice. Super busy, got to work my second job all weekend, but did get Friday off. Well, at least you get a day off.
And finally, we
Yeah,
receive a
I
statue for
really
our
hope that, not that I ever have a problem with money or
What's a
anything like
high
that.
summon?
I can manage money just fine. I just hope that I never have to work 2 jobs because I really enjoy streaming, and while I like it so much, I really, I don't want to sound like I'm being too ambitious, but I really want this to be my job. I want this to be my
was funny
full-time
hearing
gig. I want
yourself
to
make the
come in
same
here, sit
excuse
down,
over and
and
over.
entertain you
Funny.
guys for X number of
And a little
hours every day. I
sad.
want this to be my job.
The summoners,
My actual income, my true full-time income. I know the chances of that are extremely unlikely, and like I said, it's an extremely ambitious goal,
who call forth entities
but
of great
that's what
power,
I would like
the
to do.
Aeon. The Aeons
And,
hear our prayers and come down to us.
If I
They
get
are
into a
blessed
bind
together.
financially and I have to work 2 jobs,
So what he meant
I'm not even going to be wanting to. I'm not even be willing to do
was
this
that we
as
should
a
respect
hobby
some
or a
kind of
side
great
thing
men or something like that, I figured.
because I'm not going to want to. I'm not going to have the energy or the time. So okay, I can't go up there. I think I can leave that. I mean, fortunately, finances aren't going to be a problem for me right now because single, no married, no kids. I don't have to worry about that.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap. You look pushed.
It's kind of interesting how Titus gets fed on the Albed ship, and then he's hungry again, and yet he never eats
You could
again.
at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But
All right, it's Waka's top line. It's a rule. It's a rule. It's a rule. We can't interfere. It's a rule. I want somebody to just hit Waka as hard as they can, in his balls.
It's been nearly a day already.
I just
Perhaps you could go look for us.
probably save for Kate
People are
Sith.
searching for him now.
No, okay. I don't like Kate Sith in it for a different reason. I don't like Kate Sith because of his battle mechanics. The character itself is fine.
Who cares?
Damn, doing that, Lord Vero, by all means, go right ahead.
But he might
I give you
die.
permission. I'll even hold
Fine,
Waka for you so he doesn't move.
Do you
I don't like Kate Sith as a combat
You
character
hate him
in 7.
so?
I'll admit that. His character in
he
7,
dies,
I don't think he's a
you'll
bad.
never
I
be
think
able
his
to tell
character
him how much
development is
you hate
decent.
him.
Not great, but decent. But Waka's character in this game, I can't stand it. I mean, it's maybe becoming from a personal, deep-seated dislike of discriminating people, racists, bigots, and that sort of thing. And that's
Waka?
exactly what Waka is. I absolutely despise those type of people. And Waka is the epitome of that. And I really, really hate that. I really hate him for that. Honestly, legitimately, let me tell you how much I don't like Waka. I legitimately like Seymour more than Waka. And yes, that's right. I said I like the villain of a game
something wrong?
more than a main
Summoner hasn't returned
protagonist.
from the trial.
Eh?
No, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond this,
Final
where
Fantasy
the
X Beginning?
apprentice
Careful, you're going to get Final Fantasy X
If the
canceled.
prayer is heard,
No. Well,
the
we're on
apprentice
Twitter,
fully
Facebook.
fledged summoner. Remember?
So he's in there somewhere, and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly
That's why I'm also.
dangerous
That's also
in
why
there?
I'm on Facebook, on Twitch, not
Sometimes,
Facebook.
yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
So many people,
There's
and
already
I'm not just
guardians
talking
in
about
there.
streamers.
Besides, it's
I'm
forbidden.
talking about streamers. I keep going into this rant over and over
Hey,
again.
but what if
I
something
can't help
happens?
it, but
What if the summoner dies?
it goes back to,
precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care.
people, not even streamers, but just people in chat getting automatically blocked and banned by
Maybe
Facebook
this wasn't
for
such
saying
a good
things that
idea after
Facebook
all.
doesn't like you saying. The streamer or their mods didn't block them or ban them or report them. Facebook didn't like their content. I mean, that's almost like, oppressive levels of Overwatch. He's racist as fuck, but that character development throughout the game for him, though, can't be denied. Maybe, I mean, he goes from being racist to just being stupid, which, I mean, in a way, racists are stupid. Honest opinion there. But, oops, I didn't actually touch it. But you just, I don't know. I have a very difficult time forgiving racists. Even if you were racist at one time and you realize you were in the wrong, you claim and you never would do it again. Your history doesn't your change of heart doesn't forgive your history. So I can't forgive Waka for his change in character. And this is just my personal, real life relation to that. I would never forgive a real racist for even if he, changed his or her ways. I don't just mean racism. I just mean bigotry in general, discrimination against homosexuals or bigotry in general. All right, let's see. Been a little while. Let's see if I remember all the shit. I think we need the sphere. I should raise the door. Alright, this is a destruction sphere here. Let's see. I want the Anyway, I want to touch this cliff, right? Go. That should give me a Besaid sphere. And I can go here in this. And then we go... Yeah, I know. Yeah, thank you. And then we go get the destruction sphere. And go in here. And boop this. This will be a good weapon to start with because we'll be getting Yuna here in a bit. And it'll be a good booster for her skills and stuff. Walker's character development develops so much that by the end of 10-2 he literally gives his kid an Al-Bhed name. I don't remember that. That's how long since I played 10-2. Rod of Wisdom. Rod of Wisdom is what I called my girlfriend in college because she liked it when I was smart with my dick. The joke there being I never went to college. Vidina is Al-Bhed for sure? I had no idea. It has been far too long since I finished 10-2.
What's gotten into you?
I'll do it eventually.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, I recently did
Only
13
summoners,
and 10. I want to do
apprentice
13-2
summoners,
and
and their guardians
10-2,
can
as
enter
well as
you.
Lightning Returns.
It's a tradition. Very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian?
I actually can hear Kupo saying that.
Whoa! Ah!
Summoners
His
go on a
accent and everything.
pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The guardian's in there now. One of them's got a sure fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it.
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
They're already a squabbling couple. They're not even married yet. Corey looks over like, blonde boy.
Is the summoner all right?
Whatever.
Who are you?
What amazing voice acting! Yeah, she looks surprised when she walks over to him. She's like, "Oh my God, you're standing there! I didn't see you over there. Oh my God!" Was she that angry? She was so focused on Waka that she was shocked when she saw Titus over there. Oh, absolutely, Cooper. I see it all over his face. His eye color, his hair design, his facial structure. Absolutely, completely looks just like Chapu. Thank you for the pizza, Josh. Josh redeemed 2,000 for the Dragons Combat Academy. The Wub77 has also hit that follow button and joined the Dragon's Lair. Can we get some hatchling hype in the chat for our newest member of the Dragon's Lair? Thank you so much for the follow. Josh, as soon as we get through this cutscene here, I'll play your commercial.
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
Man, was I surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
Man, was I surprised, meaning my dick got hard. Alright. Josh has redeemed 2,000 Crimstones for Combat Academy. Enjoy this 30-second ad. Have you ever wanted to be like your favorite RPG heroes? Now you can with Dragon's Combat Academy. You too can perform the most powerful attacks in RPGs. Learn Cloud's Braver, Zidane's Grand Lethal, and Orin's Bushido. Want to try something more challenging? Ask about our advanced classes. Master the techniques that utterly obliterate your enemies, like Necron's Grand Cross and Sephiroth's Supernova. Call the Dragon's Combat Academy to sign up for upcoming classes today.
Hey, over here.
Of course, the phone number says boobies. You did share. Someone finally got it. Oh my god, how long have I been running these commercials? Someone finally got it.
Ow!
Do you see this?
I can't
People
see
always-
anything.
Yeah, people have always been asking me, so what if I call that phone number? What is that real phone number? I'm like, no, it's not. But there is a message in the phone number. Someone finally got it. You know what I think would have been really cool at this moment? Not that this scene here is bad, because I kind of wish they had done it with. I wish they made it CG. This whole scene a CG thing, because I think this is the point of the story. I think a CG intro would have been really, really good here to see Battle in CG form instead of in engine. But that's just me.
Never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
Gosh. All right, this is Valor 4. Like I said, we're typing all the names backwards. So we're gonna delete this. Let's see. Gotta try to remember how to spell it. Let's see, Valor 4. You realize how hard it is to actually try to spell a word backwards? That's right. Right? Yeah, that's right. E-F-O-R, yeah. I didn't, did I? Vale 4. F-O-R. V-A-L-E, Vale 4. That's right. There's an E on the end of it? What? No, there isn't. There's no E on the end of Valor 4, BMO.
I remember that night we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then.
It's okay, BMO.
But after
No
that
biggie.
night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
I genuinely thought you were trolling.
Let me
Well, she
introduce
would have
you
got
to
me
the
if she
team.
had been.
This guy here wants the tournament so bad, I let him on the team.
How many times you see Battle
Memory's a
4's
little
names that you're
fuzzy,
playing Final
so
Fantasy
don't
10 right
mind him
now?
if he says anything odd.
And you're getting on
Come
me
on,
about
say hi.
misspelling it? I understand if you hadn't seen the game in a while, but you're playing it right now.
Hi guys.
You would.
So what's our goal?
You're a little troll yourself there, Kupo.
Nope, we got a new goal now.
No. You're not allowed to go anywhere, BMO.
Is victory! To win match. Defeat every opposing team.
You said you wanted to see an
to bring
Aeon
the
only
Crystal
run,
Cup
so I'm
to
gonna
our
do it.
island. That's all we need to do to win. Yeah?
I just remembered I gotta do the. I just remembered I gotta do the blitzball game later.
Victory! 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 Victory!
We're so excited at the concept of victory because we had never thought about it before. We actually never thought about winning a game because we didn't know we could. Who knows what victory means? Somebody have a dictionary?
You heathen!
Stay away from the summoner! You're a bad man!
Lady Yuna, be careful.
But it was really my fault to begin with.
Oh.
I'm Yuna. Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Huh? I'm sorry, Dad. Wasn't I
For
not
your help
supposed to?
earlier?
Yes,
You
I
went in
kinda overreacted.
and did a cloister of trials,
no.
went downstairs and did nothing.
Overconfident.
How did he help?
I
Kimari
saw
was
that
the one that
Aeon
taught her.
thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Lots of 420, I'm sure you get plenty high.
Lady Yuna,
Well,
come play
disappointed
with me
people when I'm
some
playing a
more.
game and pause it to question whether or not I actually know how to spell Valor 4.
So,
Hey, Joker, how you doing? Thanks for the love, Josh.
Tomorrow?
we're going on the same boat.
Bino,
aren't
you tricked
Oh, really?
Afro.
we can talk more.
Huh.
We can talk more.
You can tell me
You
all
can-
about Xanarkand.
Continue to have unnatural pauses
She's cute, yeah?
in your conversation.
Don't get no ideas.
No promises.
She's like
there,
James.
big- Hey, but what if she, comes on to me?
Usually guys do that.
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
I wonder how many of you. I wonder how many of you just groaned at that. There's a reason Yuna's voice actor doesn't do voice work anymore. That is so true. She only voices Yuna in the games where Yuna is. Dissidia, Final Kingdom Hearts, etc.
Stay away from the summoner!
Now I know some people will try to get
Stay
some kind
away
of
from the
thrill
summoner.
out of irritating their fans by constantly doing the
Stay
same
away
thing
from the
over and over
summoner.
to make this stupid little joke here about this guy,
Stay
this old
away
lady
from
saying
the
this thing over and
summoner.
over again. I would never lower myself to such a level
Stay
to
away from the
continuously make the
summoner.
same joke like this over and over again. It's just absurd.
Stay away from the summoner!
Ready for bed? Good. Sleep tight.
Stay away from the summoner. Did nobody laugh at my joke about coming on to me? This is, what if she comes on to me? And I said only guys do that.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
I'm sure everybody groaned and cringed at it, so it's okay.
You said you'd go with me!
Oh, hey,
You see, this dream is totally relatable because there's been so many times that I've had a dream and I randomly just run in place.
Hey, stop dreaming! You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball! Oh, what's the matter?
He has to pee.
Gonna cry
Oh God,
again? Cry,
I've
cry.
legit had
That's
dreams
the only
where
thing you're
apparently, like I had to pee in the middle of the night, and I had dreams where everywhere I was going, I always had to go pee. Like I was constantly looking for a bathroom all the time. I hated those dreams. Fucking hated those dreams.
I hate you. That's the spirit.
You can do it.
He's dead.
Me and him do laundry the next day. Oh no, I've never done that. I've never done that. No. I've always been like, the entire dream is like trying to find a bathroom. That's all it is.
I was surprised too, the first time I saw him. But no matter what he looks like,
Miku, my favorite character in this game. I agree. That she's my. There's a reason I call her my waifu.
Brought him here in the first place.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Thanks for the tit shot, game.
Excuses again.
Yeah, but
That's it. No more. Enough.
Do I use the bathroom again to find another bathroom? No, I don't think I ever did. I don't think I ever did that. If I did, I don't remember it.
Scary.
Ugh.
So, who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu. He looked like you.
Exactly like you in every way, including eye color, hairstyle.
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it.
Riku is my favorite, but I
First
relate
turn
more to
on the day
Lulu.
of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea.
Sounds like a horror.
Worried
Yeah.
about a stupid game now than avenging my brother.
I mean,
Well, after the
it's
next
just weird
tournament,
because I would be,
I'll
I'd be dreaming about other things, but like,
I know
the
it kinda
entire
looks
time
like
of
I'm
whatever I was
losing
doing
you.
in that dream, I kind of had this like
Don't
constant
worry. I mean,
desire, this
I know you
urge to
want.
like, keep having to find a bathroom, do that, and then come back to whatever it was I was
really
doing.
help me out, What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
For thanking you? I think that headband around his head's too tight. It's affecting his brain. Alright, save here again. And let's save here, it's fine. And I will be right back in just 1 minute. I need to, speaking of bathroom breaks, I need to go empty the little big dragon. So I'll be back in 1 minute. Enjoy a commercial from our sponsors. Dick Dickerson will have a commercial here for you. I'll be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Howdy, y'all. My name is Richard Dickerson, but you can call me Dick. That's right, I'm Dick Dickerson, and I'd like to ask you something. Have you ever wondered how to cross the largest oceans but don't have a boat? Ever wondered how to climb the highest mountains but don't have any climbing gear? Well, want to know more? Here at Big Dick Chocobo Ranch, you can get yourself one of my fancy chocobos that can make those massive oceans seem like puddles and make those towering mountains feel like tiny dirt piles. We have the widest selection of the cutest chocobos this side of Midgard. From the slick feathered strider to the fluffy darter to the established and mature look of the swift runner, you're sure to find a chocobo type that's right for you. Don't want a chocobo that looks like the rest? For a small additional fee, we can color your chocobo's feathers to any color you like. With our patented permadye technology, your chocobo can be virtually any color you wish and remain that way for the lifespan of the chocobo. Our permadye technology is completely safe for you, your family, and the chocobo. We also have a wide selection of accessories for you to choose from. From tiny trinkets like medals to full body armor, you can accessorize your chocobo to your heart's desire. So stop by Big Dick Chocobo Ranch to speak to one of our chocobo masters about your chocobo today. Or you can give us a call to set up an appointment or check out our website at bigdickranch.net. That's right, bigdickranch.net. I'm Dick Dickerson. I'll see you down the road. Welcome back, everybody. Let's get to going. We're getting really close to actually officially starting the Aeon only run now, because we'll be having Yuna here in the party.
Hey, sleepyhead. Something I want to give you.
Whoa! You're giving this to me?
Yeah, use it well.
That's the sword you give Chapu.
It's so big.
Never used it. Where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right? Why do we gotta wait here?
Is anybody
I came
like
to this village 10 years ago, when the last calm
I don't even know
started.
what that is.
Calm?
What is that, Bimo?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice.
Thank you, Josh.
Now, today, she leaves as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should leave together. You really don't need all that luggage.
Soybeans?
They're not really my things.
Not a
They're
clue.
gifts
I
for
know
the
what
temples
soybeans
we're
are,
to
but
visit.
never heard of it before.
Vacation, Yuna.
So therefore, I've never had it.
I guess you're right.
Leave it to a woman to
Off
overpack.
we go.
Not that I know anybody that's going on vacation or anything that's recently overpacked. I wonder if I got away with that. Shannon, are you still in the chat? All right.
Here comes one now. Hey, why don't you try out that sword I gave you?
Yeah, me too.
Problem.
I might actually cut this stream a little earlier than I
Not too
planned to,
shabby.
just because I'm
Up
gonna
with it
need
pretty
to
well.
eat.
Might make a good
I was
guardian
planning to stream for about, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours, but I'm only 2 in, and I'm hungry since like the 15-minute
My
mark.
kind of customer.
And I'm not fond of eating on stream. I literally crack up whenever I see Throws Pizza at Krim because I can literally picture it happening. Well, it's a good thing I don't know Josh personally. He probably would do that right in the middle of my stream. I'd be sitting here and all of a sudden... Thanks, Josh. Appreciate that. Either that or it hit my face and I start screaming because it's probably scalding. Still. Many pieces as Josh throws at me, I probably look like Two-Face from Batman.
That looks like trouble.
Watch this.
Yeah, watch this. With my big hard sword, I'm gonna whack this thing and oh shit.
Told ya, only magic can beat that thing. If you can't beat him down, you gotta use magic of an element that
Or
you
beat him
like.
off.
Magic? Element?
Let's have our black mage show you what I mean. Blue, you're up.
Now, I showed this off in my last stream, but I'm gonna show it here as well. You can get some, most likely you guys probably missed some secret dialogue here, depending on what you do in this moment. Obviously, this is a water fiend, as Lulu is about to explain, and we know, as we all well know, that we use thunder to kill it. So what happens if you use the wrong element?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice. This one here is a water fiend, which means...
Whoa, hey, what are you healing that thing?
This is the sort of thing that can happen if you pick the wrong element.
And now we're going to use fire.
Was a bad example. This one's a water fiend, so fire and ice aren't very effective.
Enough with the lesson, Lou. Let's get this over with, yeah?
Listen to Waka getting mouthy with Lulu. So, you can actually get some secret dialogue there if you know, normally you would think just, okay, we'll hit it with thunder and move on. You can actually get extra secret dialogue if you do the wrong elements. I was kind of wondering how many of you knew that. You never seen this? Well, answer that question right there, Bimo. You can one-shot that thing, you still get given out to. Yeah. If you level up Titus enough, or suit it in this case, you level up Titus enough to one-shot that flame, which doesn't require much work. you still get the dialogue leading up to the that conversation, and she'll say, Lulu will say, "This is a water fiend," which means, and then into the battle because the enemy's not there anymore. All right, we got a couple of more tutorial fights, and then and then we can officially begin the Yuna only run.
Take your time.
Question: can you imagine how much time?
Get going, man.
Okay,
we're gonna wait.
On average, it's known women take a while to get ready to go out somewhere, right? Not being stereotypical here. It's just a known thing. Can you imagine how long it takes Lulu to get ready if she's got to do her hair like that every time? The cornrows and the bun and the long thing in the back. Could you imagine trying to date Lulu and waiting on her to be ready for a date? You may as well plan that date like 2 weeks in advance. As by the time she gets done with her hair, you might still be late. Her hair is always ready. But you know that hair gets all messed up in the Thunder Plains with the rain, and the windy area in Macalania. You know it does. You know in real she'd be like, all this wind has been perfect hair. Oh my god. Here's Kimari's intro. Kitty! Titan's first look is worried, and he's like, what is this guy doing? Ow, he stuck me. Stardust is fine. She's quite fine. As you're well, you can talk to her if you want to with exclamation Stardust. Ow, he poked me. Remember the battle from the demo? I actually never saw the demo of Final Fantasy X. How long does the demo, where's the demo, like, sit in the story? Because I never saw a Final Fantasy X demo. The only time I ever saw it played, it was the full version.
What's with that guy?
Kimari Ronso, of the Ronso tribe. He learned the fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
He's another of Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kimari doesn't talk much anyway. But he has protected me since I was a child.
You're going to the Rod of Wisdom anyway, which reminds me, I need to equip that. Don't have any armor for her yet. Okay. I'm actually really nervous because I know the actual Aeon only run is about to begin. I'm kind of nervous. There were two different parts: the part with Titus and Auron when it's attacked, and then this part where you did the Kimari battle. So I skipped out on all the stuff with Riku and everything and that sort, huh?
A flyer. It's your department, right?
True. But, why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
Unwanted.
Your first real battle.
Always, Shannon. Always.
Show us what your training has taught you, Yuna.
Okay.
I made a funny punchline earlier because, I made a joke earlier. I don't say it's a funny punchline. I made a joke earlier because Yuna comes out of the temple and she knocks over her luggage, her big luggage thing. And I said, "Oh look, a woman who overpacks to go on a trip." I don't know anybody like that. Hi, Shannon. Summoning Rofalav. Kind of sounds Russian, doesn't it? Hi, I'm Sergei Rofalav. I am a giant dragon-like creature with wings. In Soviet Russia, Aeon summoned you. He's a bird. Oh. Yeah, I get. Yeah, okay, you're probably right there. Bird. You're not wrong. She is definitely more bird than. Oh, she's back anyway. She's definitely more bird than dragon, I suppose. Even kind of like wyvernish, sort of. I need to before I go any further, I need to go back into the Sade. Because I need energy blast. I almost flew that. Now again, I'm doing this challenge run without a guide or anything. So if anybody has tips or advice on what I should do as far as like leveling up Yuna, or grinding or anything like that as far as Yuna goes, please feel free to let me know, because I will definitely take some advice. Yeah, I need to... Whew, I almost completely forgot. That'd have been really... I wouldn't be bad, but it sure would have made things a lot more difficult. Yes, this is the real version, Josh. That's also why I want to go back. Because the remaster has the Dark Aeons, and if I go too far, the Dark Aeons will Besaid. That'll be a pain in the cooch. But the theme when you're leaving Besaid. Magic +3, so don't worry about anything there. Seeker's Ring, HP +5. I'll take it. Gotta go back and get that last check sphere by fighting Valifor. Yeah. Yeah, that's why. That's why whenever I go to the Sphere Morph, as soon as I beat the Sphere Morph battle, you move on to Macalania and you become a trader. I believe the Dark Aeons are, lack of a better term, summoned. So you should go back to Besaid after you finish Sphere Morph, so you can get Orin's next Bushido limit, Bushido Overdrive. That way you don't have to fight Dark Valifor. Would have if I had no encounter on, but I didn't. Yeah, that is kind of a pain. There is a way to utilize that to your advantage, though. Not just the fact you're getting experience way back because of all the battles you'll be fighting, especially, excuse me, especially the Thunder. But also, if you have Steel equipped on Kimahri and Riku, or even if you have it only on Riku, you can get a lot of done on the way back, and it'll help you for synthesizing weapons and armor later. Because you get a lot of rarer items like Antarctic Winds, or no, Antarctic Winds, but like lightning marbles, things of that sort, from the trip back, which will help you for the synthesizing. That way, it's not like a waste of time just going all the way back to the Besaid. You actually making use of something.
Another one of those. No problem. Leave this one to me, huh? Say good night, Birdie.
I do want to get this game for Switch, which means another playthrough eventually. The reason why I only have the reason why I have all kinds of different systems. The reason is so I can have all games available to me on all the platforms, since there are console exclusive games, as I mentioned before. Like, you're not going to find Halo on the PlayStation, for example. But I also am not going to get a same game on multiple systems. So I have this for PS4. I'm not going to get it again for Switch. I think it's a, at least, and this is just my opinion. I'm not saying that you're doing wrong, BMO, but I think it's redundant and unnecessary to have the same game on multiple systems. I just don't see it. The only exception to that rule, at least right now, would be Destiny, because you can play it on different systems with other people who only have it on one system. But there again, when crossplay comes out in mid-August, that goes away. You don't have to worry about doing that anymore. I just like the idea of playing my favorite games on the go. Okay, that you make a good point with, because since the Switch is a mobile system, I'm not fond of playing mobile games, which is why I don't have a lot of games on my phone. And I didn't get a Switch until recently, and that's only because I wanted to play Pokemon and other Switch exclusives. I highly doubt I'm ever going to use the mobile part of the Switch. I'm always going to be playing it while it's attached to its charging station. So, you know, the mobile aspect of the Switch is what turned me off originally. But I do see the utilization of it, even though I will never probably do that. When I got 7 for the Switch, I was able to play it work so much easier. Yeah, I bet. Now, I am aware that the stats for the Aeons are based on Yuna's stats. I just don't know what attached to who. Like, what stats attached to which summon. I know strength stat attaches to behind, but I don't know the rest of it. Redeemer? Hi, Redeemer Dragon. I'm the Crimson Dragon. How nice to meet you. We're doing an Aeon only run. Exclamation challenge in the chat will get you the rules of the challenge. But in short, it is Aeons only, so only Yuna. Which I believe can start officially now, because I don't think there's any more tutorial battles now that we're at this point. So pretty much from this point on, the official rules of the Aeon only run have begun. Dragon Party up with you. You're right, it is, Bino. It certainly is. But the rules of the Aeon only run are as follows. Stardust, if you would kindly. There we go. Thank you. I like how here in Besaid, when you summon an Aeon, the position of the battle changes. You notice how all the monsters were facing us, and then we summoned it, we're off to their left, all the monsters turn left. So now we're in a different place. That's actually kind of cool. I like to look at that. You're not slacking, Beano. You're not slacking at all. I think Yuna's strength and magic power up all Aeons. I don't believe it's all of them. I know the strength stat works on... I just don't know what other stats work on other... I think that her agility stat or speed stat, one or the other, goes to Ixion. Ixion or Shiva. I forget. It may be Shiva, because I think Shiva already has high evasion. And that may be... I don't forget. But I'm not using a guide for this. I'm going on kind of like, you know, memory here. I believe that's a thing too. I believe Kuponutter told me that battles help your Aeon as well. Like the number of battles you've fought in affect your Aeons as well. Okay. So, not bad for our start. I mean, I know it wasn't much, but our first few battles that are Aeon only went very smoothly. I just got to remember to stay in the habit of summoning and not just like go into a battle and immediately think normal battle mechanics. I got to remember to summon. That's my slight worry. I'm going to forget. I know there's items here. I don't think I need any of them. Because I can't use items with when I'm summoning. I'm photobombing Yuna. Look, I'm photobombing Yuna. Hey, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Over here, look at me over here. Over here, look at me, look at me. Look over here. All stat increases affect Aeons just at different ratios. So I thought. You can. You could photobomb this whole thing. Can't get in front of her to literally photobomb her, but hey! Hey, I can't! Hey! Look at me, look at me, look at me! I want to get off the boat. Never mind, I want to get off the boat. I can get off the boat. I actually learned it by accident because I was playing one day and just watched this cutscene and I bumped the controller and I saw Titus move and I'm like, did Titus just move? Like, oh shit, I can move him!
Boo.
Proof that Titus is 17. In 3, 2, 1. Boobies. I like how in the other boat you can actually chase him around. The guy with the binoculars. You get up to him, he'll run away from you, chase him around the boat.
Word is that something's got noble blood. I heard she's Lord Brass' daughter. You don't say.
Lord Braska's daughter? So, is Yuna's father famous or something?
She's the daughter of High Summoner Braska. Saw his statue at the temple. Lord Braska defeated Sin 10 years ago. Yuna's the heir to a great legacy.
It's tough.
More daddy problem, yeah.
When your father's famous.
Final Fantasy X, the daddy problem
Waka's
simulator.
a bit
The daddy issue simulator.
in the imagination department.
Huh? So, he doesn't really need much imagination with you around, Lulu. All he's got to do is stare. Oh, don't try the arm stretch thing, Titus. It never works. They never want you to put your arm around them. Not if you start that way. Like, oh, come here, baby. No, that doesn't work. No.
It's nice.
Awkward laugh moment in 3, 2, 1. Final Fantasy X, the awkward and daddy issue
From
simulator.
Xanakin, right?
You hear that from Waka?
Huh. Waka. Waka doesn't believe me at all.
But I believe you.
Huh?
You know, I was thinking, I was looking at Titus's hair just now. I know this is really random. At least not the me-hin laugh. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Huh? Great tournaments are held there, and the stands are
I
always
think
full.
that Titus is the first main Final Fantasy character
Jack told me. He was my
that didn't have a
guardian.
super spiky hairdo.
Checked.
Cloud, Squall, Zidane.
My father.
Actually, Zidane.
His name
Zidane
is
really
Jet.
didn't either, did he?
Amazing.
I gotta look now. Zidane.
You know, our meeting like this must be the blessing of Yevon.
Yeah, Zidane's hair is not very
Sounds
spiky,
like
is
him,
it?
But it can't be him.
Zidane's hair looks a lot like Titus's does, actually.
My old man. He died.
It's like it's like Titus's
10 years ago.
Zidane's
Coast of
like
Xanarchy.
grown up form. The Aeons get a boost every 30 unibattles. Okay, all right, that's
Went
good to
out
know.
to sea for training
Up
one
to a
day.
max of 600.
Never
all right.
came back.
Tara,
And no one's seen him since then.
I probably should. I guess I would have to qualify it, but you're probably right there. Then
Why, that's the day.
it's been a
that
long.
Jack came
It's
to
been a very, very
Spira.
long time since I've seen Final Fantasy VI.
It's true.
I never
first
finished
met
6.
Jet 10 years and 3 months ago. I remember that was the day my father left.
Yeah. At least as far as she kind of has a
It
little
fits,
more
doesn't it?
bangs and spikes. Okay.
Yeah, but how would he get here?
All right, so that's not really a really valid statement.
You're here? Are you not?
But just looking at Titus's hair compared to Zidane, Titus really looks like a grown-up Zidane. Zidane was like normal size instead of the chibi size that he is in all the characters in 9. Eventually, since the pixel remasters are coming out, I'm going to get around to the pre-7 games as well. So I'm looking forward to those. Just again, for completionist sake. Even if I only play them once and never again. I'll eventually stream 12 Zodiac Age as well. I don't look forward to that, because I don't care for 12 original. Good job, Titus. Good job being the hero and holding on to your girlfriend. Gotta make a bigger pussy do it. Where the hell was that guy? Where did he come from? It was just Titus and Yuna up there on that upper section earlier, that part of the deck earlier.
Stick a harpoon in him and we'll all get dragged under.
And then suddenly when Kimahri shows up, so does he.
We gotta distract it. Our families are in Kilika. Forgive us, Lady Summoner.
That's what I do in games. I pick apart little things like that. I'm a nitpicker. Sorry if I ruined the game for you.
Oh boy.
Hit him with that poon! Hit him with that poon! You know, I do have to ask. What exactly... I mean, probably one of the few times that Walk is right about something. What exactly did those guys have in mind? We gotta distract it and keep it from getting to Kilika? You have a summoner on board, and you have 2 harpoons. What exactly did you have in mind for dealing with Sin with those 2 harpoons? What were your plans? So, say you actually managed to stop Sin with those harpoons. What was your next... Say he stopped going forward toward Kilika, out of the water and turned at you. Were you just gonna look at Sin and because that's about all you could really do. Alright. we're gonna guard with you, and then you're gonna summon Rofalov. Now, normally what I would do here, Yuna will get experience, but if the boosts and stats are based only on battle numbers, grinding here probably won't be needed. But normally what I would do here in a normal casual playthrough is I would grind by just killing these 3 sin spawn in front, because they spawn infinitely, literally infinitely. You get experience for every one that you kill. If you overkill the boss after this fight, the sin spawn, I think it's called, underwater, you get more experience on top of that as well. So you can grind here on these 3 sin spawn and get a lot of experience. The battle only ends with the sin fin. So if the experience gain I'm going to get from this battle is not going to affect my summons or Yuna enough, don't think grinding here is necessary. What do y'all think, Chef? Bimo, any on that? Anybody in the chat that's familiar with this setup? Do y'all agree with that idea, or should I go ahead and try to grind on these guys a little bit? Any thoughts? Wouldn't grind much here? Okay. Alright. And that... How long would you even last with no cure magic? Well, they don't do that much damage. I'm pretty sure when I did the grinding before, one of the last stream when I did this casual playthrough, I don't think I ever healed. Because they don't do that much damage. Can I use Sonic Wings on the Sin? I can. Oh, that's some lousy damage. Get Yuna on the orange path as early as you can. I wonder how to do that. So I probably should grind a little bit here, so I can at least get a lot of, at least get some AP to move Yuna over to Orin's grid. That's gonna be a ways to get over there. I think one should do it.
When's this going to end? Finn, quick!
I need to set the animations to short. Because if I'm gonna be doing summons and attacks all the time, I need the shorter animations. Oh shit. Whoops. Hope y'all enjoyed that scene because we're going to do it again. Okay, so yeah, no grinding. At least we get to watch Titus photobomb Yuna again. Oh, I can't do it.
Goodbye.
Hey, I can actually get in front of Yuna. Oh, I thought I couldn't get in front of Yuna. I thought she was too close to the wall. So I literally photobombed her. What did you post, Steve? I see. I have links blocked because of a lot of spam bots that just post links automatically. So what did you try to post, Steve? I'm sure you probably weren't trying to clip of yours. Oh. Okay, give me a second here. Maybe just a half second. Okay, give it like 10 seconds, and then post the clip if you want to, and then I'll turn the blocker back on. There we go. Just talk to him. Oh, I just talked to him. I don't have to
Come
do
to
that.
think of it, I haven't told you where we're
Oh,
going.
shit.
First to Kilika, then we change boats and head for Luca. For that, though, Yuna's gotta pray at the temple. I'll be guarding. I'll be praying for the Aurochs' victory, too, so you come along, yeah?
Great.
Bimo, there is a...
It is a
okay,
great
I don't know
plan.
about mobile, but I know...
Don't
I'm
look
pretty
at
sure
me.
it's probably one. But there is a... there is a... what looks like the Hollywood, like, clip thing on the video that you can set it, that you can make a clip with. I don't know if there's actually like an exclamation clip command that I can put in one of the bots. If there is, I will definitely try to implement it so you can do that, so it'll be easier.
Yeah.
If you want a computer mouse over the player and it sticks to the theater mode, or Alt-X. Oh, I didn't know Alt-X was a shortcut. Okay. What about on mobile, Steve? Because I'm sure most of my viewers are probably on mobile.
Don't look like you got much money.
And I'd like to make sure I know that so I know how to do that.
Out of me way.
because I want to be able
Who do you
to
think you are?
clip on when I'm watching other people's streams too.
Awaka the 23rd, merchant extraordinaire.
Awaka the who?
Don't know me? Well, not many do. Not yet.
He mainly came down here to save, so I don't have to go through as much again. Much not like photobombing Yuna. And let's see how we're doing. Let's see what we have on the sphere grid. Alright, you can only move her one spot. Okay, let's see what we're trying to do here. Alright, we need to get to Orin's sphere, you said. So... Orin is up here somewhere. These are strength nodes, right? What is the abilities up here? This is Entrust. I recognize if I'm in the right grid by the abilities. Osmos, Armor Break. Yeah, this here's okay. So Orin's over here. So, is there any way to actually get there? Delay Buster. I mean, I know there's a way to get there, but I don't think there's like an easy way to get there. I need to take her normal path, because I'm not going to have a level 2 key sphere by the time I get through this grid. Instead, I could just go up here and then work my way through Orin's grid this way, but I don't think that's going to be possible. I'll have to just backtrack, I guess. On mobile, it's top next to you, sitting over to you play. Okay. Alright. No, you're going to need a teleport sphere, key spheres? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I know there's no way to get there without key spheres. That much I know. I just don't think I'll have a level 2 key sphere by the time I get to this spot. This is where it's... There. Yeah, there. That would be my first way to get out of this grid. I'm not going to have a level 2 key sphere by the time I get here. Which I guess is not really that big of a deal, because I can just sit here and wait till I get to level 2. And once I get a level 2 key sphere, then I can unlock it and then just, you know, work my way through the grid. I did that before with Kimari. Alright. Okay. Just something to keep in mind. That's what the whole thing is. It's going to be a completely different.
Word is that's some. I heard.
You know, I have to approach this game from a completely different perspective, a perspective that I've never done before.
I don't know.
So. Yeah, I mean, I know the game. But I have to approach it from a perspective as if I'm playing this game completely new for the first time.
Yuna's the air.
Especially when I'm doing something that I actually have no familiarity with at all, and that's the Aeons. Huh? I never use the Aeon play this game casually, outside of, you know, Aeon duels. I didn't know those Sin Spawn did 200 damage.
It's nice.
You're a ball player, aren't you? From Xanarkin, right?
I wonder if I should have spent a little time in Besaid grinding.
From Waka?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I can move Yuna along the grid
Waka
and
doesn't believe me
get
at
some
all.
battles in. You said it was every 30 battles, I think you said?
I believe you.
Huh?
I've heard in Xanarkand there is a great stadium, all lit up, even at night.
Huh?
Great blitzball tournaments are held there, and the stands are always full.
How do you know that?
A man named Jack told me. He was my father's guardian.
Checked. My father. His name is Jecht.
Amazing!
I did.
You know, our meeting like this must be the blessing of Yevon.
So I won't be able to... I won't be able to photobomb Yuna again, but, no.
Sounds like him, but it can't be him.
Why not?
My old man, he died. 10 years ago, off the coast of Xanarkand.
I'm sorry.
Went out to sea for training one day, and never came back. And no one's seen him since then.
Why, that's the day that Jecht came to Spira.
But,
It's true, I first met Jecht 10 years and 3 months ago. I remember that was the day my father left. The date fits, doesn't it?
Yeah, but how would he get here?
You're here? Are you not?
Technically, no. No, you didn't say 30 levels. Chef, am I misunderstanding you? Every 30 battles, right? Up to 600? Is that what you said? Aeon's gonna boost every 30 battles that Yuna's involved in up to 600, so yeah. Every 30 levels, every 30 battles. I think my first grinding spot... I don't think I'm going to grind here. I don't think I'm going to risk grinding here. I think my first grinding spot is going to be in Kilika. In the Kilika Woods. Right next to the point. As I can have Yuna just summon, kill, touch the save point to heal. Summon, heal, battle summon, heal. I think that would be the first best place to grind, because I don't have to worry about taking too much damage since I can't heal them.
Zin is going for Kilika. We gotta distract it. Our families are in Kilika. Forgive us, Lady Summoner. Wait.
Oh boy.
They fired 2 harpoons, but only 1 hit. Where'd the other one go? And if you tell me they missed, my next question becomes, how do you miss something that big? Alright. Take two. Good thing you can fly. Good thing you can fly. Good thing fly over there. I wonder if magic might be. Does more damage. Magic definitely does more damage. Okay. It has 2,000 health, I think it said. Yeah, 1,300. All right. 88 left. Overkill! Yes. Okay, alright. Clearly my mistake attempting to grind when I don't have a way to cure myself. Clearly that was the way. Clearly grinding is a bad idea there. For trying to do the summon run. Thank you for the GGs, Bimo. Thank you. So with the overkill I got extra experience. Thank you, Josh. Yeah, my mistake was grinding. So all the damage that I delivered to the Sandfin was severely reduced because I was focusing on the Sin Squad in the front. I think basically we're looking at a DPS test here. With the summon battles, I think we're looking at a DPS test here because until I get some abilities that allow me to cure somehow, I'm going to have to deliver as much damage as I can every turn before my summons run out of health. Which is what I had to do there against the Sinfin. I had to hit it really, really hard with my my overdrive in order to make sure that I killed it. We don't have any abilities with these guys, so we're just going to straight up fight. We don't have cheer. That should be 2 turns. So on his next turn, he should no longer be blind. His dark attack affects only for keeps him blind for only 3 turns. Yep, he's no longer blinded. attack number 2. It's a healing turn. He's cured of darkness now. Only 58 points, it's not that bad. Shades out of MP. Okay, so now we just get a straight up attack. Got him! Very nice. Okay. Thank you, Viva. Didn't get the overkill on him, but we did get the overkill on the Sin Fin, which that'll make up the difference. 31 AP for Yuna, very nice. And nothing here that I can use for Yuna. Pizza party at Crimson Dragon's place. You're the one bringing them and cooking them, Josh, by all means. It kind of shows you the power of Sin. All he had to do is just show up to destroy Kilika. He didn't do anything. He didn't like blast anything, use any energy blast or anything. He just leveled the town by just showing up.
I must defeat Sin.
Hey, Siffergoth, how you doing? Welcome, welcome.
Just fooling myself.
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
Maybe it was that day on the sea, under the burning sun. I started to give up hope. I was in a foreign world. I wasn't going home. This was my new reality, and I was stuck in it for good.
Greetings. I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the temple in Besaid.
Oh, milady summoner!
If there is no other summoner here, please allow me to perform the sending.
Thanks, BT.
Our loved ones. We feared they would become fiends.
Please.
Fantastic voice acting there, too. Our loved ones. We feared they would become fiends.
We'll go see what we can do to help in town.
Huh?
Alright, let's see what kind of levels we can get with the sphere grid here. We got a couple here. Getting to the null abilities. I wonder if I should, like, hold on to my ability spheres. I wonder if the spheres can be used at all for synthesizing abilities for the summons. I'll hold on to them just in case. Do a quick save here. Haven't seen very many for abilities. Okay. Sure, by all means. Gives you something to do while we're watching this cutscene we've seen 1,000 times because we played this game 1,000 times.
What's ascending? Are we going somewhere?
You truly are clueless. Are you sure it's just your memory that's the problem? The dead need guidance. Filled with grief over their own death, they refuse to face their fate. They yearn to live on and resent those still alive. You see, envy the living. And in time, that envy turns to anger, even hate. Should these souls remain in Spira, they become fiends that prey on the living.
Paul, I'll play your commercial for
Sad,
the Chocobo Ranch
it?
commercial after
The
this
sending
scene.
takes them to the far plane, where they may rest in peace.
Summoners do this?
It is among one of the best looking cutscenes in the game for sure. Or we're watching the series. I'm not surprised. I mean, she's part of the opening logo, so it makes sense that you would use this scene for the commercial. Oh yeah, yeah. The implication is obvious when the last scene there, when it's
Yuna
just
chose
Yuna
her
and
own
Titus.
path. She knew
Everybody else
from
is
the
gone.
beginning
Just
what it
those two.
meant.
The implication is obvious there.
All we can do is protect her along the way.
If nothing
until
else, the feelings
end.
were definitely
Until
triggered,
the
started
end?
there.
What's the end?
Well, the remaster, it is by far the most stunning CG done in the series. Oh, yeah. Yeah. 7s are pretty damn good, especially in the
Until
the later parts of it, like the weapons blasting out of the northern crater and stuff like that. Those are very, very well done.
Oh.
But these are definitely, like I said,
I hope I
10s
did
have got
okay.
the best looking in the series, in my opinion. Even over the
did
present
very
day
well.
games like 13
They've
and 15.
reached the far lane by now, but no tears next time.
I
Like how this is the most
wished there
insane
would
sending
never
dance,
be
walking
a
on
next
water,
time.
dancing on water, and every other
No
time
more
she's
people
sending
being
anything.
killed by
It's just
sin.
super basic.
No more sendings for Yuna.
They
Everyone
couldn't afford a
stood there
fancy
watching
cutscene
her.
for every sending, I
It
suppose.
was strange, and somehow horrifying. I never wanted to see it again.
I mean, there's even one time, one of the sendings she does, she just stands there, just kind of holds her arms back, and that's apparently the sending. That's how she sends Maester Jiskel. All right, drop a save point real quick. Let's talk to the Blitzball. The boy wants to be a Blitzball. I'm gonna be a Blitzball when I grow up. You want to grow up to be kicked and punched in the face? Well, you keep walking around saying, "I want to be a Blitzball when I grow up." You're gonna get kicked and punched in the face a bunch. It's called being bullied. Want to see it again? It's beautiful. I'm sure you can put it on a loop on YouTube, there, BMO. I would hope so too, but I mean, it says what it says.
You awake? Captain Walker's waiting for you.
Am I awake? No, I'm actually still unconscious back in my bed. This is just like a figment of your imagination. I'm like, having an out-of-body experience, I mean, I'm sort of like a dream. I want to play cards. Zeus! How you doing?
Hey, ya! Be Saint Aurochs, huddle! On to the temple, where we pray for victory. Go!
Yeah, that V word that you know about back in Besaid.
Yep. Lord O'Halloran.
China.
Blitzer, you know.
Waka. Praying for victories, all good. But is this right?
Something wrong with enjoying Blitz?
Is this really the time?
This is the only time. The players fight with all their strength. The fans cheer for their favorite team. They forget pain, suffering. Only the game matters. That's why Blitz has been around for so long. At least that's what I think.
Whatever you say.
Let's play and win, right?
Right.
Temple's beyond the jungle there. Let's go.
There's a chest in here I think I can get, right? If I really need to. This is the inn. Whatever. I'm sure whatever's in the chest wouldn't be that helpful. There's not going to be a lot of items that you can use as a summon, so there's no items you're going to be able to use as a summon, so getting items is really not necessary. When you're trying to catch your feet and someone with a regular weapon never kills. Yeah. That's when you put counterattack on the capture weapon. We'll save after we get to the cutscene.
What's up?
Yuna's saying she wants you with us.
Huh?
I'm already here.
I want to ask you to be my guardian.
This is no place who knows Zeus. It is not.
Jokes, yeah? He may be a blitzball wizard.
Stardust, if you would kindly put the rules in the chat, we are doing
Not a guardian, then.
Aeon
I
only
just want him
run?
nearby.
What? What do you mean?
It's just that...
An Aeon only challenge run? This is my first challenge run I've
We're all
ever
going
done.
to the temple
I've never done
anyway.
anything like this before.
Can't this wait till later?
In any game. Literally, the only ability you
I'm
can
sorry.
use.
I shouldn't have...
Literally, the only ability
There's
you can
nothing to be
use abilities
sorry
used for an Aeons is the extract ability.
I'm just not really sure what's going on.
My apologies.
Okay. I got it, but there was a lot of use of the word ability there. Yeah, I'm gonna need the luck, Zeus. I've already fucked up once. Alright, let's save here. Much as I would like to keep going, my stomach is really getting upset. Really getting angry because it needs food. So, are we starting Dead Space later? Ooh, I will definitely be involved in that. I'll definitely watch that. So, I'm also going to take some time here to, while I'm off stream, after I get through streaming, off stream is stream. I'm redundant, redundancy is redundant. When I get through with the stream here, I'm going to spend a little time grinding in this area right here, mostly to get the battle numbers up so I can get some experience on the number of battles under my belt, so it'll upgrade, it'll strengthen my Aeons, and I'm also going to take a moment to look up some information. I'm going to try to gather some info on some ideas on how to do this, because this whole thing is definitely taking a different route than I thought it was going to take. It's not saying it's difficult or anything. It's just going a completely different direction than I thought it was going to. I thought it was just basically going to be able to summon and fight and be good. But it's going to take some plotting and strategy that I was not prepared for. So I was ill prepared to do this. So I'm going to take a little time between now and the next stream tomorrow to do some grinding here, look up some information, and kind of learn some strategies. And we will hopefully do a better job of summoning on this Aeon only stream, Aeon only run tomorrow. So let's see if there's anybody on we can raid. Peachy Annie is on right now doing some Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. So let Annie know that I sent you over there, and I will see you all tomorrow for some more Final Fantasy X Aeon only run. As always, a special appreciation goes out to the men and women of the United States military, both at home and overseas, as well as police officers and firefighters across the country. Thank you for your service and sacrifice. You're all true heroes. Good night, everybody. Thank you all so much for coming out. Let Annie know that I sent you over there, and I will see you all tomorrow for some more Final Fantasy X. Until then, good night, everybody.